Hi, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am so excited, you guys. The mailman just came. He delivered a couple products that I've been waiting on. I had something completely different planned out for today, but these came and I really want to review these. So if you want to see what those products are, please continue watching. I hope you guys don't mind. I want to take a quick pause here. I do want to say, or a little shout out to my two great nephews and my great niece. It was brought to my attention that they love watching their Aunt Laura on YouTube. I thought that was so sweet, you guys. It just melted my heart. They are the sweetest little children, most beautiful children, well behaved, and my niece is so very lucky. So, hello, Celestino. Hi, Tito. Hi, Stella. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you again. And thank you so much for watching my channel. I love you so much. All right, you guys, without further ado, let's just get into this. So yeah, you guys, I am so excited to be trying out these products, especially this one. I've been seeing a lot of this over on TikTok and it looks just very interesting. So I'm super excited to be trying that, but we're still going to do a full look, you guys. I'm just going to kind of try to keep it simple. I always say that, but you know how that goes. But I will put timestamps either up here or in the description box. So if you're here just to see the found or the tinted moisturizer in this being reviewed today, then you can just skip right ahead. But today I'm just going to use my BFF, my Alondra and Elsie palette. You know, this is pretty, I think, versatile, you know, throughout the season. So that's what I'm going to use today and hopefully just come up with a fun, simple look yet for spring. And yes, spring still has not hit Michigan, you guys. I'm starting to really wonder if it's ever gonna come. So I'm just going to put on my primer here, my Honest from Amazon. I think I'm gonna start with this shade here, and that is called Latte. It's just a nice neutral brown, and just go in the crease here. And again, this is just going to be a nice simple look. I'm really wanting to get to those complexion products very quickly because I'm so excited about that. But this is a very nice palette. I think it's still available. Like I said, this is a great palette for all seasons, actually. You know, you can come up with a look very easily. And that blended out really easy, as usual. I've used this palette several times, and I really do enjoy it. Now I'm going to go into a shade here. I think it's their little names for each other. Aloe, I believe, and Else. And I'm just going to put that on a little smaller brush here. And just put that on my outer corner. And then for my hooded eye friends, it's so easy if you put the product on both sides of the brush here and just kind of relax your eye, you know, to where that fold is coming over and just kind of working that in the crease. And that way it's going to get that fold and down on the lower lid at the same time. I just find that that really does help map out where I want my shadows to be. So that is super pretty. I really like that. Now I'm just going to take a more fluffy brush here, if I can find it, and make sure that it is cleaned off. And I'm just going to kind of mesh those two together with a circular motion. And then I am just going to flick this upward. I'm going to take a little deeper shade of this brown, and that's called OOTD. And I am just going to tap that. And it's kind of like it's a pretty dense brush, but I'm just going to darken up this outer edge just a little bit. Now I'm just going to go into this shade here. It's called Baby E. You guys, this just took me about 10 minutes of what I was going to do. I really wanted to use that You're Sick, but I know for a fact I used that in another video. So I just was really debating what to do here. So I think this is really pretty though. This is a very beautiful like baby pink. And I just think that this will look really nice with the look. And maybe I'll just put a little bit of that You're Sick here in the center. Just to add a little bit of something. Now I'm just going to go in with that OOTD and just blend those two together. Oh, that looks pretty. So a few of you really wanted to see a part two on the She Glam. And honestly, I think it would be a great idea because I have used several of the products again. And I would say there's like updates on some of the products that I used. And also I've used a couple that I didn't use in that video. So it would be a nice update, and then I could use that other palette. I have tried out the other palette just to see what it was about and what kind of look I could come up with it. I normally just come into these things blindsided, but that palette was just very similar to others I do have. So I was trying to come up with something a little different. Yeah, I just think that that would be a good thing to do just to keep you guys updated and let you know how some of the products lasted. Because I have worn several of the products to work since that video. So yeah, I think at some point I will definitely do an update on the She Glam. Hey, you guys, I don't know what's going on with all these launches, but they need to really slow down because I was just talking with somebody here and I was just saying, I think on a few products, I am actually going to go on a no buy, you guys. And I'm going to really think it through of what those products are going to be. And I'm going to really try to stick to it for 6 months. Are you guys on a no buy completely, or do you have several products that you're just kind of staying away from as well? Yeah, I can't commit to no buy on everything. That's just too hard, you guys. That's like saying I'm not going to eat chocolate for 6 months. I do not have that kind of willpower. So, but I'm just curious to see if you guys are on that same page as well, because I think a few of you are. So it'd be nice, you know, just for me to go through and enjoy the makeup I have and save a little bit in my wallet here. Okay, so today though, I am going to use the She Glam, and this was the, I believe it's like a 12-hour wear eyeliner or something like that. For those who didn't see this video, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It has like a little bit of glitter right here. It's a tin component, so very, very nice. And the tip is very small and detailed. It kind of reminds me of the House Laboratory ones. And let's see. Ooh, she glides on super, super fast, you guys. So gotta be careful with that. It's a good thing though, you know, I'm not sitting here struggling trying to make a line. But I really messed up on that wing. I am not the best with them, you guys, but I will be able to clean that up in just a minute with a makeup wipe. Okay, that came out really fast and it's super pigmented, so it's just something I would have to just be very careful with. Maybe, you know, because it is so new. Okay, you guys, let's get into the complexion. You know how I love this part. And I am going to start with, I have the Rare Beauty, and this is their 4-in-1, and this is the Always an Optimist spray. So I'm actually just going to prep my skin with this. And I'm not going to put a lot on, and there is a very strong fragrance with that, just so you know. I haven't used this a lot, only because I feel like my skin became kind of oily with it, but right now it's super dry, so this might help. I am just going to add a little bit, and as you can see, there is like that glow, and I can't tell if that's oil or just my skincare. I did bring down my She Glam, and I do like this, and I think I'm going to put this in the T-zone. It acts like a putty primer, and I really like how this glides on and also how it does smooth down my pores. Have any of you gotten the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer yet? I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are. I have seen a few reviews on it, just quick TikToks. And again, it's a mixed review type scenario. So I'm just very curious. Yeah, this really does smooth down my pores. I really do enjoy this primer. Okay, you guys, I did get, it's called, again, Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. I believe there's 24 shades on their website. I'm almost positive, and it's $29. And the claims on this is a weightless tinted moisturizer that instantly blurs and hydrates the skin with light to medium coverage and a natural finish. So let's take a look at this. My shade is in 20W, so hopefully this will work, you guys. Ooh, the packaging's really pretty. Look at that. Oh, I haven't even seen the packaging on this, you guys. Even on the TikToks, they really don't show it. They just put it on. It almost looks a little light. Oh, no, this might be good, you guys. So I'm just going to put about that much down. So it is a little runny, but not super runny. It went on. It felt really creamy when I was just making my dots. And let's see the coverage on this. Okay, if I like this, I think I might have to get a little darker shade. I'm not sure yet. And I don't know, it didn't say on the website, you know, if it's best to apply it with your hands. I probably should have tried one side with my hands just to see. It's definitely a lighter coverage. And I still have a little bit on my palette. And I'm going to go through my T-zone with that. It looks pretty nice. I just feel like it is a little light. So I'm just going to add a little bit more and see if this is a buildable product. Unfortunately, you guys, I'm not going to be able to do a weird test today. It's super late in the day and I have things and I just won't be able to do check-ins or anything like that. I will be able to take a few pictures so you can see a natural sunlight. I can do like later check-ins, you know, with the take some photos of what it looks like. Yeah, it just won't be able to be a complete weird test, but I will put in the description box how long it lasts, all that good stuff, you guys. Yeah, and you know what? It's okay. You know, I think I'm just having a really hard time because it is so light on me. But you know, I'm just going to try to finish the makeup and just see how I feel about it then. Okay, guys, am I blown away right now? Not really. It's okay, but I honestly like my Wet n Wild tinted moisturizer a little bit better. I get more coverage. This is super, super light coverage. It's not really staying on my nose, and that could be from that primer. But yeah, you guys, I'm not blown away right now. But, you know, I'm a type of person who does like a little bit more coverage than what this is giving. So if you're a person who just enjoys a super light coverage tinted moisturizer, then this would be good. I mean, as you can see, like my nose is, you know, red. I just can't get anything to stay on it. But that, like I said, that could be from the primer, but still everywhere else is just okay, you guys, for me. Let's move on, you guys. Again, I could put on the rest of my makeup and just fall in love. Okay, so I'm now going to put on, it's 190W is the shade, and that is her concealer. So let's shake this up a little bit. Ooh, this is so dark compared to this tinted moisturizer. And hopefully this won't look out of control, too dark, next to the next to this. And the good thing is the powder that I have by her is a little dark, so maybe we can darken up the complexion a little bit. You know what I think I'm going to do is just to throw it off a little bit is just go down the T-zone here. It needs a little bit more coverage through there anyway, and maybe, you know, adding that would just make everything look a little bit more uniform here than my eyes sticking out like a sore thumb. I think that helped a little bit, putting that through the T-zone. I just made everything look a little bit more blended together. Okay, so now I'm going to use the bronzer. This I know I absolutely love. And I got mine in the shade, I believe it's Happy Soul. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I love this bronzer. It is just very easy to work with. It blends so easy. Perfect little shade. And let's see, you guys. I'm trying to think because this new Patrick Star One Size Cheek Clapper, it's a 3D blush trio. So I do believe there is a cream in here. This is pretty weighted here. And, ooh, look at this packaging, you guys. I just wish this would have all a little launched together, that and his foundation. But look how pretty that is. So this is pretty weighted, you guys. And then you open it. There's a nice large mirror. And then there is, this kind of reminds me of the Patrick Ta that I've seen, because this, oh, well, let me take off the plastic here. This, it looks like there is like that little flap that you would open. So that's where the cream blush is. This looks like the blush itself, and that looks like a sheen. I think that is the sheen. Yes, because that does have like a little bit of glow in it. And this is the blush itself. Okay, so it's more, it is darker than it looks like in the pan. Okay, and then you guys, I better tell you the shade on this. And I got the shade, it's called Very That. And I believe there was like 6 or 7 shades. I'll put all that here in the price and everything. So let's put on the cream one first and see how that works out. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit on my fingertip here like that. And add just a little bit. That is really a pretty shade. So this is actually lighter than I anticipated. So let me grab my brush here. I'm actually just going to put a little bit on my brush as well, directly from the palette. And maybe just tap out on the back of my hand a little bit. Ooh, it's actually more pigmented than it looks. Oh yeah, it's a lot more pigmented than it looks. So I am just going to spread the love here. That is really pretty. I do like the consistency of it. And what I think I'm going to do now is add a little bit of powder. And I'm going to use my Rare Beauty. And I got mine in the shade light medium. Again, this is too dark for me, so I should have brought down a lighter powder for under my eyes, but I'll just be very, very light-handed. And I am just going to basically go pretty heavy in the T-zone, only because that is where I need powder the most. And then I'm just going to go around the perimeter of my face, just very lightly. I'm going to try to avoid where that cream blush is as much as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to go into that middle shade here, and this is just a matte blush, and there's like little happy faces in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ooh, these are pigmented, and I'm just going to go into my eyeshadow just a little bit, just so everything kind of blends together. Ooh, I really like this blush a lot. I like that there's a choice of what you want to do here. So how nice is that? And I went a little heavy-handed here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is clean off this brush just a little bit. And I'm going to go into this here, that Glow blush. Oh, yeah, that just added, see that glow? You definitely would not need a highlighter when using this. This is really nice, you guys. I love the packaging. I love how this cream is covered here. Again, it's very similar to the Patrick Ta. But yeah, you guys, this is a very nice blush set. So they had other shades. I really wanted another shade, but it was already sold out. So I'll just keep my eye open for that. Okay, you guys, let's just move on here. So that is it of the two new products. So let's go back into this palette here and finish off the eye look. I'm going to go into the shade Latte and put that on the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to go into that OOTD here and put that on my outer corner. I'm going to go into that You're Sick. It's a little shimmer shade just to add a little bit of pizzazz here. I just need a little something. Okay, if you guys ever get any glitter fallout, use like a little spoolie. It really does flick it away pretty easy. So what I am going to do though, since I do have that glitter and it seems to be wanting to fall out, I am just going to take a brush here, spray it with some setting spray. Just tap under there just to set that glitter. So for setting spray, I am going to use my one size. I do not like using this as a setting spray. Again, as you can see, there is like some kind of oil in there. And yeah, it just does not work well with my makeup on my skin type. So I'm going to use the one size, and this is the Preserve the Serve. Okay, so that looks good. See that glow that gives? That is such a nice setting spray, and my makeup lasts really good when I use that. For mascara, I'm going to use one. I don't think I've used this on my channel yet. I can't remember, you guys. It's by Prime Lash. They sent it to me as a gift, and it's a very nice packaging. It's a tin component, and it has a little bit of weight to it. But the nice thing about this is there's supposedly like some kind of serum in there to help your lashes grow. So I've been trying to use it as much as possible just to see if I do see a difference in the length of my lashes. I do like the wand on it. They seem to separate the lashes really nice. Okay, so that's with one coat using this. So there is quite the difference. You know, it's like I said, it's a very nice mascara. It's a little pricey. It's about the same as, I would say, the Thrive mascara, which I believe, maybe that one is cheaper. This one I think was $28. So this is with two coats. It's super pretty. I will say that. And I forgot to mention that you would want to go in, you know, with one coat and then go in with the second coat pretty quickly because it does dry down very quick. So yeah, it's a very nice mascara. I've been really enjoying it. Okay, you guys, for lips, I'm going to use my How Shocking by Essence, Because Duh is the shade here. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink, and this is in Cheeky. I have been really loving these, you guys. I only got two shades, and like I said, I found them on Amazon, and I'm sure they're in stores everywhere, but these are really, really nice. They go on super creamy, and then they do dry down, but not uncomfortable. And I really don't even have to use a lip liner when I use these, but I thought I would just be a little extra today. But these are so nice, and they smell so good. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I love how the eye look turned out. I'm going to try to get a little closer so you guys can take a good look at how the complexion looks. And as you can see, you know, you can still see a lot of, you know, my dark spots coming through. Yeah, just, you know, very, very light coverage, but, you know, it is a tinted moisturizer, so that is what it's supposed to do. I wished I had more coverage on the nose, and the chin is a little, and it still feels, believe it or not, like a little tacky. And that could be from the setting spray. Who knows, you guys? But let me just take a quick look real close again. And again, you guys, it's okay. But, yeah, I don't like how it's sitting right through here. And it looks like it's already starting to settle in there a little bit. Through here looks okay. And it looks like it's settling just a little bit in that deep line up there, but not too bad. The thing is, you guys, most likely I will be taking this back. Not that it's because, it's a bad product by any means. It's just not, I'm not in love with it. And I made a vow to myself from now on, if I'm not totally in love with something, I'm just going to take it back, especially because I have other things, like the tinted moisturizer, again, from Wet n Wild, that I just like and enjoy better. So, again, if I'm not loving it, I'm taking it back. But if you have this and you really enjoy it, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. And yeah, if you love a lighter coverage, tinted moisturizer, you would really enjoy this. And I will put in the description box below if it turned really, if I became oily with it or if I felt like I became super dry. I'll keep all that in the description box below. And if you guys have anybody you would like for me to give a shout out, I would love to do that, you guys, for a birthday, a little kid that wants to hear their name on YouTube. I would love to do that. Just put it in the comment section below, or you can contact me over on Instagram and the direct messages. You might want to, include a little picture or something. And maybe I could pick one or two a week and, do a little shout out for you guys. I would love to do that. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, if you please hit that like button, I would love and appreciate it. I love you guys so much. And until next time.